Yes, hello. Welcome to Fright Finders on an Irish island. We are still in the middle of our Christmas special. Um, we are now in the third episode. I'm hoping it doesn't end up being a quartet, but everyone's having fun and there's plenty of laughs being had, so we're quite okay to keep it going for a little bit longer. The only thing that we're going to be careful of is it doesn't turn into a long running campaign and overshadow removal of masks. Um, don't really think there's any chance of that, as lovable as these characters are. They are not Loveday and Mihal and Valentine and Ruby and Florence. So we will give them their moment, but they will fade into history quite quickly. Uh, Depending whether or not they survive the shenanigans of tonight. With that, we're going to jump into a little bit of a recap. But first, I'd just like to say a big thank you to Chaosium for giving us such a lovely shout out. We have no affiliation, no sponsorship, nothing coming our way from Chaosium. But it was very kind of them to give us a bit of a boost and tell everyone about us. They've also given us a bit of a promo code for our viewers. So it will be around about here. There'll be a promo code on screen that is good for the year of 2026, and it gives 10% off your basket on any Chaosium order. Now, far be it from me to suggest that you game the system, but if you decide you're going to buy a bunch of stuff, you're probably going to get more out of your one-off 10% discount than if you bought one thing at a time. So get all your friends together, use promo code, and then later in the year when you need more things, get one of your other friends to get his friends together and use your promo code. Sorry, Chaos. So yeah, now let's go on to our recap. Let's start with who do I think takes bad notes? No, I'm just kidding. Let's see, what do we think happened to Elijah, and how did Elijah find his wonderful arrival into Ireland and the exciting trip to Inishmore?
I think I first have to mention that it's been a deeply spiritual experience so far. I've enjoyed every moment of it. Maybe enjoyed is a strong word. There was a moment where I nearly drowned, but you know, the universe saw fit to bring me back again, and I have so much gratitude for that moment. So myself and the team, we landed at some really random airport in the west. It's like Thud or Knock or something like that. And then we had a bus trip with, some lovely British tourists. We, got on this fantastic boat towards the big island. And at some point, we were hit by something in the water. There's a lot of back and forth on what it might have been. And I think we all kind of wound up in the water at some point. Some of us nearly drowning, some of us nearly being murdered. But, we came back. We're okay. And I can't read my own notes. Give me a second. Oh, yeah. So we landed on the island eventually, or got back there, and are staying at a B&B with some delightful lady. And met Max, the influencer, that, the team were really excited, I think, to work with. I'm trying to remember. I think we're not excited. Are we excited? Yeah, we're excited, yeah.
Reasonably excited.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's there anyway.
Some of you.
So, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I think Suzanne is not Max's biggest fan.
Oh, that's right. So then, anyway, we decided to head to the local pub, get talking to some of the locals, have a bit of a powwow about the Banshee, like, where is it, where did it come from, how has it affected their lives, how can we help, get through to this creature. And then Bob's character, whose name I've temporarily forgotten, Jerry?
Zach.
Jake.
Jake.
I forgot too.
Jake had a pretty hard night. He's forgetting all sorts
I just
of
have you
things.
written down as Jay, and I was like, oh god, what is that? Yeah, so Jake chased after something that he thought was the Banshee, and there was a lot of running around in the dark, and then it wound up being the son of the local Garda, and that's kind of my experience so far. But I think everyone else is on their own spiritual journeys, and I'll let them take over from here on in. Blessings.
Okay, so so Jake,
Bless
speaking
you.
of that lovely ferry ride over and the trip, you might have had a slightly different experience of that to Elijah, don't you think?
Okay, it's just dawned on me that I have to do a pretend Texas accent now. So hang on. Texas. Okay. Jakety Jake. Yeah. So you still there, guy? We lost him.
He's back.
His face is back, but his voice is not.
I'm still here, just fixing my chair. Thanks for calling me out.
Oh, sorry. This is, if we lose you, it's all over. Yeah, I mean, Elijah's got Elijah's perspective. It tends to be a bird's eye, sort of head in the clouds kind of perspective. But so I mean, we had our episode on the boat. We were attacked by a Russian sub Banshee, but we all survived, thanks to me. And then, chasing figures in the dark, I led the team on an investigative expedition into the boglands at the back of Inishmore, where, to the best of my knowledge, we didn't find anybody or anything. And then, at a certain point, I, being lost in the wherever the fuck I am, it's been a while. It's been a few weeks, I think a gigantic winged creature flew over my head, shrieking and wailing.
You heard shrieking and wailing in the distance. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that was over my head, Jenny's
Yeah,
head.
it flew over.
Gotcha. You can
No,
see
wait.
it,
It flew over the Garda's,
No,
the Garda's house because I went inside. I forgot about that.
It flew over
It came out of that bonfire that Jenny was.
Jenny.
Jenny had the worst night
over-
projector.
You had the
worst one, yeah.
for sure.
It
Yeah.
passed
You had the
over.
worst one,
It
yeah.
passed over. It passed over. Elijah and or nearby Elijah and the house he was at. Pretty sure though, Susanna, you're still in the pub. You hadn't left the pub yet. You're in the pub with what's his name? Matty. That's right. So yeah, Jenny, it definitely went over you, but it hasn't reached Susanna yet.
Don't like that yet.
No,
I'm
not
gonna lie.
Excellent.
Susanna's next. She stays in the pub.
Okay. But yeah, Jake does feel like he's been missing in the dark in the wilds of an Irish island for weeks already, even though it's only been one night.
Yeah, well, I'm not sure why I came out here, to be honest.
I think you were heading back toward the village.
If I
You're
was,
not really sure how it classifies,
that's good.
but you got a little turned around. And so then, speaking of Jenny and seeing strange things and being flown overhead of, how things gone for you?
I think I remember trying to keep up with the team, but it was quite difficult.
We're
Jake
glossing
was
over
on a
Jake trying to
mission.
kill you, right?
Yeah, Jake was on a mission for some hooded stranger, not knowing what was going on. We were just trying to keep up. And then we got separated when Jake decided to just look at the stars for a short moment. And I thought I saw something, a figure maybe, and tried to catch up. And then, obviously, supernatural things don't exist, so it definitely wasn't a winged creature flying over my head. But it definitely looked like it was a giant creature flying over my head. So I'm hoping that I will get in contact with the group soon enough and let them know what I've seen.
Yeah, talk him through the seeing your three hooded figures join up with what seemed to be some kind of cult leader, and some kind of ritual take place up on a hill, quite a long way out toward the other side of the island. But yeah, some kind of ritual was took place, and the smoke from their little bonfire went all strange and glistening.
Yeah,
And
luckily I was a sneaky
yeah.
bean and stayed hidden
yes,
the entire time. I wasn't spotted. So
nice stuff. And Susanna, having had a very different experience, not only on the boat but also in the on the island. Everything has gone somewhat differently for you.
Well, I survived the boat, which feels like the most important thing to focus on. I did lose my laptop and like all my stuff, which kind of blows, but you know, what can you do? So I went chasing off after Jake went chasing off after something, because you know, you gotta trust his instincts. Like, this guy's the reason that the channel works, you know. And he saw something, so we all followed. And then he, I don't know, like disappeared over a wall. We all jumped the wall. It just felt like a lot. So I turned around and went to the pub instead. And there I found our fucking useless videographer camera person, Maddie, who has literally got one job. They've got one job, and that is filming shit. And finally something's going down, and they're nowhere to be seen. And he's all, oh, I could have a camera. Bullshit. Anyway, never mind. I was talking to some guy. I got sick of Maddie, so talking to some guy who's like a wildlife photographer. He's there for starlings, I think, which I was like, maybe this is something to do with this banshee. I don't know. And then I heard the most god-awful screaming sound I've ever heard in my life. And that's all I know.
Very good. So let's quickly pick up with Jake. Out in the darkness, in the wilds of this Irish island. Not really as energetic as you sometimes are. No, I'm not going to say in a slump, but definitely trudging your way back, looking for a way to the bar or the hotel. A little turned around, maybe feeling a little sorry for himself. And then there's this horrific shriek. Is this a moment where Jake goes, I want nothing to do with this? Or is this a moment where Jake goes, that's the sound I'd like to run toward?
This is Jake's job.
Okay, so that's his jam. So what you gonna do, Jake?
Well, does the shriek look like it's coming from a particular direction? Is it moving? Was it passing overhead? Or
It sounds like it's coming toward you, but from the north, west.
okay, I will set off at a steady pace, special forces speed.
You've done back in the day. You probably did a couple of fitness videos with some of the the special forces, the ones that humor the influencers and do can you do our pull up challenge, etc. etc. So yeah, you're well versed in special forces training.
Hell
so
yeah!
off you take a dog trot across the fields. Okay, and right, and are you going in the direction that you heard the sound, or you kind of go, I'm gonna try and head it off and go to where I think it seemed to be moving toward?
Moving toward, for sure.
Okay, right, good stuff. And Elijah. Is Elijah looking to get to grips with the inner feelings of this whatever made that shriek, or is this more of a I might wait here for a while moment?
Well, I'm currently inside the house with Billy and his mother, and I'm kind of looking at their reactions to it. They seem a little bit spooked. So I'm just going to inquire to them, like, is that some kind of native bird to the island? Like, what? Do you know what that was?
I'm not a superstitious woman, but I think that's what they were calling the Banshee the other night. That's nothing natural making that sound.
Okay.
Billy kind of glances at his mum, glances at you. You see a funny expression on his face for a second. He's like, I don't know. I don't know anything about any of these things. This is just crazy. There's never been anything like that on the island before. Why would there be now?
Can I do a psychology check?
Go for it, no problem.
I rolled 20, is freezing. No. Okay, here we go. Where is it?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Extreme success.
Okay.
Hey.
Yes. He is definitely trying to hide something. You almost get the feeling that he knows what that is, and he's kind of covering and feigning ignorance.
Hey, Billy, can we have a quick word?
Yeah, you were just heading off, weren't you?
I'm sorry, are you Billy or the mother?
That's Billy.
That's Billy.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. Yeah, but just before I go, I'd like your opinion on something, if that's okay. You know, informed young man.
Yeah. I'll show you. I'll show you out. Right. Are you sure you want to go out in that weather? That sound, that whatever that is out there.
I mean,
You sure you don't want to wait now till Tom gets back?
I'm happy to wait. But I just wanted Billy's opinion on something.
Oh no! You said you needed to get back. You said you needed to get back to your friends. Weren't you in a hurry to get back to the village? Before, you said you're just dropping me off.
You know what? I think
We'll get you on your
I
way.
think they're going to be fine without me. You know, no pressure, guys. No pressure. You know, just think of me as part of the furniture.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll stick you on a cup of tea now, and
That's so kind.
Billy, you'll be a bit more
So kind.
hospitable than that now. This young fella, he's over here from America, and we have to show him what Irish hospitality is like.
That's so kind. You've such a beautiful
Ma.
soul. Thank you.
Billy does not look impressed.
So Billy, I get the sense.
He's glancing over at his mum. And he's leans in and whispers, What is it?
I get the sense that you know what that noise was.
No.
Billy, let me level with you. I have been blessed with a particular gift in which I can sense other people's thoughts, and I can sense that you were you're
Sure, yeah.
I can sense that you're not being honest with me right now.
Uh-huh. He starts looking very kind of twitchy and uncomfortable.
You're not in any trouble. Don't worry about
Man,
it.
I think I'm heading to bed. Give me a shout when Dad gets home, will you? I need to have a chat with him. All right, Billy, you go. I suppose I'll keep our guest entertained.
I'm very disappointed in you, Billy.
Just leave it alone, will you? It's none of your business.
I guess I'll just ask your mother. You know.
Oh, sure. That'll go well. He seems quite disdainful. You're in the house. You're getting a read of this kid maybe anywhere between 16 and 18. Like he's not. This isn't a young man home from university or something. This is definitely what you'd say in America, a high school kid.
He's definitely a little shit. I'll give you that.
And we'll leave you there, getting served a cup of tea and given a little bit of warmth and hospitality by the Banshee. And we'll go to Jenny out here near these graveyards, bunkered down, keeping out of sight, a little shaken from whatever that was that flew overhead. But possibly rationalizing or quickly trotting after it to see if you can get deeper into the story.
I was wondering if I could do a spot hidden before I skedaddle.
Okay. Anything in particular you're looking for?
Well, something to do with the cult and the ritual that was taking place. Maybe there was something that I could clock to pass on.
See
to
something,
the team.
anything that stands out, anything that could be a clue or helpful for the future. Yeah, go on, give us a spot.
Yeah. Oh, I failed.
Just me as the creepy music started.
It has started.
Oh, has it? Oh, that's terrible.
It definitely has.
You're gonna poke your head up, have a little look around. Give us a stealth check there as you're failing to spot anything.
As I'm failing. I successfully stealthed the fail though, so.
Okay, so you're kind of pop your head up and have a look around, crane your neck around one of the gravestones, kind of really trying to see if there's anything interesting, anything distinguishing about these figures in robes, anything about the symbols that they. But no, there's not even any lasting sense. The fire is quickly being put out, and they're gathering their stuff up and making tracks to leave. But you keep yourself undercover, so it's you're safe enough for now.
For now. Just for now.
Yeah,
Can I head back to the team?
You gonna head back to town?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
try and tell them what I've seen, and obviously, Matty has failed with the camera equipment, so it's if people are gonna believe me what I've seen as I try and rationalise it myself.
Okay. So you're gonna kind of trot off back toward town down the road. Do you sneak away stealthily and quietly for a bit and then take off, or because remember you've no torch or anything out here. It's the roads are dark, so it's up to you. Is it sneak away then run, sneak away, keep going slowly and carefully, or is it just take off from here at a quick?
I'm gonna take off here at a quick pace because obviously
Okay.
I'm shook after what I've seen.
Cool. Okay. You want to get back to somewhere there's a bit of light and some people and someone to talk to. Okay. Give us a dexterity check, please. Just as you kind of pick yourself up and
Anything else you want me to check? Does it have to be dexterity?
Dex sounds really good
Okay.
to me. It's sounding better as the moments go by.
Do be a fail, that one. It do be a fail.
Not a fumble.
Not a fumble, luckily.
Okay.
But a fail.
You kind of make a bit of noise. You kind of stagger and stumble a bit. There's a good bit of crunching of gravel, and you think you might have just pretty badly disturbed a grave. You kind of
Sorry, what?
you think you might have pretty badly disturbed a grave. Not a fresh grave, an open grave or anything, but just like somebody's grave. Gravel's everywhere, and whatever was on the grave is kicked asunder, and you've stumbled over it and not kind of skinned yourself on the gravestone. But you find your way to the road and take off at a trot down the road. You don't take any damage, but definitely you're feeling a little rough and worse for the wear as you trot down this long hall all the way back to the main village. Susanna, back in the bar. Everyone is kind of frozen, sitting around, looking at each other. One person you haven't spoken to yet, kind of jumps up, and is see, I told you all last night. It's the Banshee. Uh, this is a sign. It really is. How is that? Anyone else? Come on, stand up if you think you have a different explanation. I'm telling you, our ancestors knew. These are the kind of things we need to be more in touch with. This sort of thing. We need more information. I mean, what do we do? How do we keep the Banshee from our doors? This is not just ancient history, folks. You see out of the corner of your eye, Matty has little camera handheld out and is just trying to get a bit of this on film. Do you get involved? Do you want to ask the lady any questions, or are you gonna keep out of it?
How far away was the scream from us? Would it be? Does it sound like something I might be able to like see if I stuck my head out, or is it like clearly a ways off?
It sounded close, but it was very piercing. So, you're not really sure. It could be further away, but it did sound like it's
I
quite
think I'd
close.
like to sort of sidle towards the door because I've seen that Matty is filming, and I was immediately death staring to make sure that they were. I'm going to sidle towards the door and see if I can just sort of with one ear on the conversation, like peer through the glass, maybe open the door and stick my head out, just take a look and see if I can see anything that looks out of the ordinary.
Okay. So you head over to the door. One or two other people actually are pressing over toward the door. One of them is he jostles you as he's going forward. Listen, in or out. I gotta get out there. The sheep, and he doesn't look like he wants to go out there at all. He's like, the sheep. I gotta take care of them.
My brother in Christ, if that's a banshee, I don't know what you think you're doing with some fucking sheep. Leave it. Your sheep are going to be fine or they're going to be dead. You're not going to do anything about it, man. Stay in.
No, it's my livelihood. I got to take care of the sheep.
It's a banshee.
There's no two ways about this. No, there's no. I'm telling you, there's no two ways about this.
I mean, be my guest, but I think it's the stupidest idea I've ever heard.
And he just kind of jostles you aside, flings the door open, and steps out into the street.
I'm going to follow him, but stop on the threshold unless someone's like pushing me from behind, because I'm kind of curious to see what happens.
Okay. And he kind of pushes out, and you see him move out into the street lights. There's a kind of light, very fine rain now, kind of starting to drift down a bit, and you can hear the wind is picking up, and you can see the rain as it drizzles down past the street lights. You see swirls in the rain, and all sorts of strange patterns are being made by the wind whipping around in the street. You've never seen anything like it. You're not even sure if that looks like it's a natural wind or it's kind of strange.
I'm not going any further into it. I'm just going to stand in the doorway and watch.
Okay. You stand and watch. As you're watching, this guy, a couple of the people kind of have come up to the door. They're shoulder to shoulder with you. There's a woman. There's the guy Ben Thompson, your wildlife enthusiast, is right beside you, and there's a woman as well, kind of peering over your shoulder. And you hear her kind of. She half-heartedly go, Tomas, I don't know, Tomas.
I've tried. He's determined. Something about some sheep. I don't know. I think it's a stupid idea.
He completely ignores her, and then there is a horrific screaming roar. And something flaps down out of the darkness into the streetlight. And you see it going for Tomas. I'm going to just throw it up in Roll20. There's a picture of it there. And that is, you would say, the head would be about the size of a horse's head. And it long leathery wings ending in a strange, almost like hooked talons, weirdly jointed wings, a long body with a gulleted neck, and a lizard's almost serpentine head, but with a long beak, a kind of serrated or toothed beak. Two horrifically clawed feet lash out through the air as it flies down out of the darkness, and you see it just impact with Tomas as he's trotting along the road away from you. It just there's a horrible crunching sound as its claws hit him in the back, and its beak, for want of a better word, grasps onto his shoulder and starts chewing and biting on him. Could you give me a sand check, please?
Failure.
Okay. Let me see. You lose 3 points of sanity as you see this bizarre, freakish-looking creature. Looks like almost like a plucked turkey with bat wings and a crocodile's head, but the size of a horse. Kind of freaks you out. What does Susanna do?
What in the Jurassic Park is that? I'm gonna slam the door shut and retreat inside as fast as possible.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You're slamming the door? Okay. Ben is like literally halfway through getting out the door as you start trying to slam the door, and
But there is no saving him, man. That's just
him.
gonna be you gone too. You gotta get back inside. Please tell me you have a camera on right now.
He's pulling
Back
to
on that door.
get his way
There
out.
is. What are you gonna do? Do you have a gun? Do you have a sword? Nothing's gonna stop that.
I got some. He turns around. He grabs one of the bar stools.
Ben, I'm gonna level you. I think that's a really bad idea. I really don't think you should do it. I think you're gonna die too. He's got claws in his back. He's not coming back from that. Do you have an A&E on this island?
You hear from outside. You hear a man's kind of shriek. Ah! Help somebody! Are you just putting yourself up against the door?
I saw 5 claws at least go into his back and a
okay.
fuck off massive head come over his shoulder. He's not coming back from that. He's gone already. If you go out there, you die too, Ben.
A couple of people are kind of reaching out. A couple of people are grabbing a hold of you. They're pulling you away from the door. Ben and one of the other larger, kind of burlier looking farmer types are both barrel out of the door. The guy is carrying some kind of an implement. It looks like it's used for farming, maybe. It's a quite thick staff and a long... No, she's there, but she can't hear us or see us.
Okay.
She's doing a reset. So I will jump to Jake. So Jake, you're moving at a pretty quick trot toward the town, and you heard that second shriek.
Special Forces DEFCON 2 accelerate by 18%.
So yeah, you're speeding. You're good solid trot toward the town, and then you hear that second shrieking roar. What would you like to do?
Am I aware that I'm heading towards town? Like, is there a light?
You are pretty sure you're heading in the right direction. You can kind of see a glow of lights ahead of you in the distance, but there's no street lights on the road or anything. You have come to the roadway though, and
Okay.
you're reasonably sure you're heading the right way along the road.
Okay, now I'm on a road, second streak. I'm going to accelerate by 32.3%.
And
We're going to
yeah.
move it up a level.
Move it up a level. You hear that shriek. You're coming. Whoever it is, you'll be there. You'll be there. Okay. Here, 1 second. And you run on into the darkness, and around 30 seconds or so later, you hear a man's voice screaming out, help me, it's coming, God, help me. But it's still a good way in the distance from you.
Pretty much top speed.
Okay, sprinting now toward town. Okay, sorry. Okay, Ellie, back to you. So a couple of people have kind of got hands on you now and are pulling you away from the door. Ben and one other kind of farmer guy, a big burly kind of looks like a pretty hardy type. Are they have the door open? Ben's running out with a bar stool, and this guy has it's like a staff, but quite a thick. It looks like a farm implement, but at the end there's kind of a long straight blade, a couple of inches wide, that kind of hooks toward the end. It looks pretty horrible as far as weapons go. But he rushes out into the street. Matty gets over to the door, interposes himself, gets camera ready, is trying to get some. They've switched. They've taken out a much bigger, much more professional grade kind of camera. They're trying to get some footage now. But you can see. Give me a psychology check, Susanna.
Failure.
Yeah. You can see Maddie's heart isn't really in the filming. They're kind of glancing up every now and again. They're not really paying super. It's unlike them. Their attention isn't as focused on getting the footage as it usually would be. Maybe that's understandable. How are you reacting to being dragged away back into the bar?
Very much accepting that people are going to be idiots and it's their prerogative if they want to go get themselves killed. I do feel a sort of slight like, oh, maybe I should go and try and help even though I think it's dumb. So I'm going to go over to the bar and see if I can see anything that could be used as a weapon because I'm not going out there without one.
Okay. So you look around and see if you can see anything.
I really want what that guy had. A stick with the knife on the end.
Yeah, no, there's no other bill hook around. But you're something with a blade. You're kind of casting around, looking around. Nobody's really paying you any attention, so you've kind of liberty to move around and look as you wish. You kind of look behind the bar. There's a pretty big kind of serrated knife that looks like it's used for slicing lemons or something.
I'm grabbing that.
Okay, you're going for that. Okay. Meanwhile, Jenny, you've also heard this second shriek from straight ahead of you. It's a long way off now. It's much further away than the first shriek. And in the distance, you also hear human voices, but very muted. You're kind of not sure what to do. You're figuring whatever this thing is, it's attacking people or something.
Okay.
You keep going, or you slow down a little.
I kind of want to nosy over what they're talking about. How far away are they? Are they quite close? Or?
So no, the voices you're hearing, it sounds like shouting and screaming, but from a very, very long way away. That's why you kind of get the idea that it's attacking people.
I'm going to continue to the town.
Okay, you're running on into the town. Okay, back to you, Jake. you run into town, okay? And as you run into town, you see on the ground, in the middle of the main street, this this guy, you'd say he's in his late 50s, early 60s, big woolly jumper. There's the remnants of a jacket kind of shredded lying on the street beside him. There's blood pooling all around him. He has these injuries to his head and face. His back seems to be torn open. He's just kind of sprawled out on the ground. There's another guy standing there waving a bar stool around, looking absolutely crazed. And a third guy is slumped against one of the light posts that hold up the street light. And there's a kind of ferocious looking staff weapon, like a fantasy halberd or something, lying on the ground beside him. But he looks like he's completely stunned and has been like knocked for six. But and that's all you see. Like there's been some kind of a brawl in the streets, and you see Matty leaning out of the door of one of these buildings on the street with a camera. Seems to be filming this fracas.
How far away?
So you've rounded the corner. You're probably about 20, 30 feet from where this guy is waving the bar stool around.
Okay, I'm going to sprint.
The
for
guy
that
on the
big
ground
hook.
is a little closer to you. Maybe, he's maybe 15 feet away from you.
Yeah, I'm sprinting for that bill hook. Sprinting in a self-conscious sort of Maddie's filming kind of a way.
So you're running in a handsome way.
Not so fast that I'm going to fall. We can't.
No. It's the.
Tell
it's
me
the,
he's doing the Baywatch run. I want a Baywatch run down into the village.
I was thinking maybe
If
even
only I
more
still had the
Keanu
boy.
Reeves.
Yeah. Okay. Heading for the nearest weapon so that I can. We'll figure out what's going on later. Right now, I need to look like I know what I'm doing.
Grab an implement of carnage. Okay, so you run in and go for the weapon. The guy with the bar stool is just standing there. He is shrieking, swinging it around the place. He looks absolutely crazed. He's not articulate. There's no real words coming out of him. He's just yelling and shrieking and swinging the bar stool around. Like he's like a serious menace. The guy who's dropped that bill hook, he almost looks catatonic. His eyes wide open, but half rolled back in his head. His head is kind of lolling backwards against this light post. It's almost like his head is beating a gentle rhythm back against the light post as he kind of stares half up into the sky. You kind of scoop up the bill hook and prepare yourself, looking all kind of, capable.
Looking good.
Yeah.
What's going on?
The guy with the bar stool starts rushing toward you, screaming. And
I don't speak Irish. What's going on?
Give me a sec. I'm gonna make a check here. See does that shake him out of it a bit? Give me a luck check, Jake.
Sorry, get this picture of this interesting monster out of the way. Where are you? Jake Parker's luck. I seem to recall him having very poor luck. Oh, okay, we'll see.
They call him Jake the Unfortunate. No, extreme
success.
It
take
kind
it.
of this absurd. I don't speak Irish. Kind of snaps him out of it for a second and goes, "I'm American, man. What are you talking about?"
Where are you from?
What? South Dakota.
Can I hear this from inside?
No, you don't hear that part of the conversation. No, you do. However, as you grab the knife and you're moving over toward the door through the press of people, you do hear Matty actually starting to chuckle. and people start pouring out of the bar now onto the street. Matty among them gets pushed out into the street. Jenny, you come running down the street from the other direction. All you see is a flood of people pouring out onto the street. Kind of Matty getting jostled along with them, a camera in their hand, and Jake standing in the street holding a weird, strange-looking weapon, standing almost like very close to a body on the ground with blood pooled all around it, and another guy facing off against him with a bar stool.
Jake, what the hell are you doing?
Asserting dominance, taking action, controlling the environment, assessing.
Okay, calm down, man. You no need to be dominant. Did anyone see where that thing went?
Wait, you guys saw that too?
A big, scary dino turkey thing.
The Banshee? Are you for real? I missed it?
If that's what a banshee looks like. But someone get a doctor. Tomas is down. Tomas is down.
Who's got first?
Can I try some first aid? Can I push my way forward?
Yeah, you can push your way through.
Higher than 30.
You push your way forward. Jenny, you see Susanna pushing her way through the crowd, brandishing a serrated knife of some kind.
I'm not putting that down either. Oh, I failed my first aid. Does anyone else have first aid?
You drop to a knee beside Tomas and start trying to get give him some assistance. Jenny, you rush over and try and help and being helpful, kind of getting Susanna's way. She gives you a bit of a look. How do you guys deal with this? Jenny's kind of really interfering, Susanna. And you were doing fine until she got here.
What the hell are you doing with the knife, Susanna? Put the knife down.
Goddamn, Susanna, get out of the way. I got this. I got this.
Well, fine. I've not managed anything, and I'm not putting this knife down.
He's all bandaged up at this stage. Jake. There's a strip of his clothing is being torn off. Jenny or Susanna, one of them has torn a chunk of the whole swath of his t-shirt away, and has from under his jumper, and has tried to put a bandage around his neck.
So there's nothing can be done here.
You don't think there's any valuable first aid you can give here? No.
Good, because I was bullshitting. I got nothing.
Can I stand up and say, does anybody have any medical training that they want to share with the crowd right now?
I'm the doctor. The woman is kind of moving forward.
Get up here now!
Well, I'm trying to get through. All of you, very concerned and helpful people. Can I get to Mr. Mr. O'Hadra?
Yep. I'm just gonna back up. I'm backing up.
Yeah.
And now you remember you did actually see this lady on the pier earlier with the first aiders looking after the guard, and she was the one that came and kind of gave you those like tinfoil blankets to put around yourselves to make sure you didn't get exposure, etc., etc. So she drops down to her knees. She's kind of looking, trying to get a sense of how badly injured Tomas is, and she's like, she kind of looks up at the both of you. This man is dead.
No way.
Probably would start drawing back at that point to let people who know him come forward.
Everyone has started backing away, and there's this kind of give him some space, and nobody else really comes forward. Owen there, Owen would be his best friend now. Owen seems to be the guy who's kind of still gently tapping his head back against the lamppost, staring up into the sky. Right, so we'd better Sarah, what should we do here? let's just I'm really not sure. The doctor and Emily is like, look, we need to get Tom's not here. We need to get him somewhere. Just bring him down to my clinic. We I can make him make him safe. But she seems quite shaken by this. But everyone's kind of, there's a little bit of in shock. But as well, remember, most of the people in the bar didn't see what's happened. There's a lot of strange glances. There's a lot of people looking at you, Jake, very suspiciously. Well,
Can someone tell me what the fuck happened here?
Yeah, I think maybe we back off, gang, and like debrief somewhere else. And where's Elijah?
the woman you were talking to earlier, the woman from the board Falcha steps forward. You didn't do anything. I assume, and she's kind of looking around at Ben. Ben's like, I don't know what happened. I kind of Owen is still kind of half out for the count on the ground, and she's still looking at you, Jake, as the guy holding the big hooked weapon. And she's like, what? Can you tell us what happened to Tomas?
Me?
Well, I mean, he did seem agitated when he ran out of the. He was heading off for his sheep, but I mean, did you?
What is this, Cluedo?
Is there a guard?
I just got here.
Tom, does Tom not have a junior?
Somebody get Tom. Goddamn.
Tom's still in a coma.
Can I hand my big knife to Jenny so I don't look like a crazy psychopath and just step in front of Jake, between Jake and Sarah, and just say, okay.
So first, as you try and hand the knife off to Jenny, what's your reaction as the knife is handed off to you?
I don't understand why I'm getting given a knife, but I'll just
you
place
take it.
that down
Okay.
and say, yeah.
Okay. and so you step forward and get in. Yeah.
Tries to try and get in between Jake and Sarah, and I guess the whole crowd, to say, I am now recognizing how this looks, and I also recognize that what I'm about to say is going to sound like a vaguely psychotic tourist trying to get her friend out of trouble. But I swear to you, on my mother's life,
Susanna, I got nothing.
Do this.
Maddie shouts out from behind the crowd. They just shout out, Susanna, I got nothing.
Maddie, what do you mean you got nothing? You were filming the whole fucking time.
New the other camera. I don't know what's up. It said it was. I don't know. I got nothing. I just want to tell you before you say anything.
You suck.
Maddie, you're fired again.
The other woman who was kind of peering over your shoulder out the door, Susanna, is like, no, it's okay. I saw it too. I definitely saw it too. And
it's a monster, right?
Another kind of older guy who was standing beside you, kind of as well. I also saw it. It was like something out of myth, out of the stories. You know, the stories I tell every night. Whatever, Mihal. So there's a bit of confusion and uncertainty. We'll say that Sarah manages to get everyone kind of moving the same direction, calm everyone down. Some people take Tomas's body off to wherever it is that Emily is directing them, and Sarah kind of organizes everybody else back into the bar. look, can we all just sit down, try and be a bit more calm and talk about what just happened, in a way that's not just um, mystery and um, half accusations. Sorry, Mister. I didn't mean. I just. It looked really strange. You standing over him there with the billhook and everything.
This is not my billhook, okay? I confiscated it for the purposes of defending the community.
Right. That's fine. That's all right.
Where
Maybe,
I come from,
look,
you know,
it just-
people, it's not suspicious that somebody walks around with a deadly weapon. It's just normal.
No problem. Inside. Let's just all move inside, and I'd love to hear one voice at a time. One voice at a time. Now, so maybe she turns to you. You seem to have got sorry, Susanna. She turns to you. You seem to have got a really good look at what was happening when Tomas ran out. What seemed to be going on?
I honestly don't think it sounds real when I say it back now. But he was going on about his sheep. Someone's going to have to go check on his sheep, by the way. My God, someone has to check on his sheep. He was determined he was going to go protect his sheep from that scream we heard. And he ran out, and I told him not to. I said, man, if there's some crazy banshee out there, what are you going to do? Defend the sheep? And he ran out, and the rain was being bizarre. It was doing all these like swirls, and it was just strange. And then this creature just came out of nowhere, and it swooped in like a bird,
A
and it
dog
just
or something?
slammed into him. Like a what?
A dog or something?
No, it was flying. It was not a dog. It was like the size of a horse. It had this crazy like dinosaur face and this weird misshapen body and these big wings. It's not. They said they saw it too. It's not just me. They saw it too. And I'll point to those
The woman.
two
The woman.
women.
She's got long, kind of straight red hair. She looks a little bit new agey. When she was beside you earlier, there's a kind of faint smell of yeast and maybe bread baking off her. She's but she's got a very calm air. Yes, I did. I also saw it. The American lady is sorry. What is your name?
Oh, I'm Susanna. It's lovely to meet you.
Lovely to meet you as well. But yes, definitely. I saw some flying creature attack Tomas. Ben and Owen, I think, also saw it. That's why they ran out with the weapons. Did and she turns back to you, Jake. Did you see it as well?
I arrived at the scene. No, I saw nothing.
Listen, there's a kind of deeper voice from the bar. I'm gonna have to ask everyone to maybe call it a night. My name is Barry. I work with Tom. I would be the Garda now. I'm only a trainee, but with Tom out of commission, I've requested someone to come over from the mainland, but until they arrive, I'm your Garda, and I'll make sure there's a good thorough investigation in the morning. We'll get to the bottom of all this. But could I just request it, like, everybody, we're on an island here. Nobody's going anywhere. Just everyone go back to your homes. Get indoors and stay safe. And we'll have a proper conversation about this in the morning. Are we all okay on this?
Sorry, what does "I would be the Garda now" mean? You what?
So for the Americans among us,
Are you a cop?
I'm yes, I'm a guard. Yes.
You are, not you would be, but you are. Okay, I got it. I understand.
It's the way we speak. It's the accent maybe isn't quite accessible for you American folk.
Top of the morning.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay, and just a small question.
Jake,
would you be in
Go ahead.
possession of Wi-Fi? Does anyone have Wi-Fi? Anyone have internet? No? Seriously?
The woman who was behind the bar earlier is that yes, the Wi-Fi is up, but unfortunately with the weather the broadband is down. We don't have very reliable connection to the mainland, and right now everything seems to be out. So we've no connection. But I mean, if you need to get a device on the Wi-Fi for some reason, is it to get something off the camera or?
I have a very brief internal war about whether to try and explain the difference between Wi-Fi and broadband and why Wi-Fi is useless to me without the internet connection, but I decide against it. Yeah, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. Maddie, can you bring those two cameras?
Oh, wait. That's an idea. There might be something on the SD. Yeah, give me a minute. Forget it. We don't need the Wi-Fi. Let's go back. Let's go back to the yeah. Let's go back to the B&B, will we? Can we?
I got one more thing to check. Is there a library here? Like anything that we can do some research in?
Oh, sure. There's a wee library on the island.
Great. Here? Is it far?
Well, there's some good. Depends. Like if you're into.
I'm just going to stop you there. I'm not looking for commercial fiction or anything like that. I think we need to do some research into this monster and see if you have any
Oh,
folklore.
you mean a reference library?
Yeah. What did you
Oh,
you think
no.
I want to do some casual reading?
She looks at you like you're a little strange.
I'm looking at her the same way.
I didn't really know, to be honest. You've been acting a little erratic, miss.
I did see a monster, and you guys have no Wi-Fi, so.
Very good. Yes. Okay. So
Is that a no on the reference library then?
Oh no, there's no reference library on the island. I'm afraid. There's some books of Irish history now in the gift shop. There'll be quite a few of local history. Local history of the island. Yes, absolutely.
Interesting. Okay, thank you.
So we're like they're fine. They're fine. And you see, the looks that Sarah's getting as she's saying this from the people around her. They're fine books now, and I mean, yes, definitely worth a read for sure.
I'm gonna disengage from this conversation. I don't feel like I'm getting from it what I need to get.
You get a sneaking suspicion from the looks she's getting that at least one, if not several, of those books are written by her.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Cool. Do they say anything about monsters? Would you know?
Well, I mean, there's a little about like folk tales and but mainly they're about the island and its history and the fine heritage and impact of emigration and the famine and.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you. Let's maybe refocus back on the monster. Yeah, thank you. They sound wonderful. I'll go buy some tomorrow. Don't worry.
Well, I'm sure I could. I mean, yes. Oh, let's just get everyone back to the home and settled and as Barry says, deal with this in the morning. Yes. Are you guys gonna head off, or are you kind of waiting and earwigging and keeping an eye on what's going on?
I'm thinking we head back, gang.
Before you head back, switch back over to Elijah.
because some
Elijah.
were all just like, where the fuck is Elijah?
So you're sitting there at this lady's kitchen table, drinking a nice cup of tea. There's another horrific shriek in the distance. She kind of seems to give a strange start, and she's standing there looking a little almost shell shocked. I really don't like that sound now.
Oh, that is a really unique kind of bird, whatever that is.
You think it's a bird?
I mean, I don't know what else could make a sound like that. You know, it doesn't sound like human. Can't think of any kind of farm animal, unless you have a really unusual farm animal on this island that, you know. Oh, could it be a fox? Although it's a bit too loud. You know those horrible noises that foxes make?
Well, the fox's scream is pretty distinctive, yes, but no.
I mean, do you believe that it's really a banshee?
Well, Sarah now, the historian, she's a bit of a history buff, and like she writes books about local history. She's quite certain. She said that it fits with the stories of Banshee.
Oh, so she's been hearing the screams as well?
Well, we heard it last night. Was it last night or the night before? The last couple of nights now. That's.
So strange that it just started all of a sudden, and it's only in the last few days, you said?
Yeah, just the last couple of days.
Oh dear.
Now you remember, Elijah. That's kind of why the word you got from Max was, the screaming of banshees being heard, and there's talk of it being, you know, a supernatural event, and that someone's gonna die within 3 days, and you need to get out here quickly.
Interesting.
So yes, I don't know where my husband is. Do you mind? I'm gonna give a bit of a call down to the village. And she.
Don't trouble yourself. I can always walk.
Well, I'm more worried about Tom at this stage. It's getting quite late. I mean, it's nearly 10 o'clock at night.
He wouldn't be down in the pub or anything. I know some of my friends were going to head there.
Well, he might be, but usually he'd come home first. He's like, he knows Billy's been stopping out the last few nights, and he's, he promised me he'd come be back and make sure that it didn't continue. She picks up her phone, landline, and no connection. Give me a minute now. And she goes, and you see she goes out into the hallway, and you hear a rattle of keys. And you give me an intelligence check just to see, or spot hidden, because retroactively give me a spot hidden, because you might have noticed this as he came in the house.
No, failure.
No. Okay, you hear a rattle of keys, and she seems to be opening something in the hallway.
Can I peer around the corner?
You have a little peer. There's a little, quite nice, pretty looking box, but it seems like it's made of metal in the front hall, and she kind of opens it up, and she takes out a mobile phone.
Oh. Why is that hidden there?
And she turns around, she sees you kind of staring, and she closes the box, and she's like, we've a rule that there's no mobiles. Billy was getting way too excited, so
very smart.
Tom can have his phone for work. He can have his work phone, but personal phones, they go in the boxes. You put them in through the little hatch when you come in, and then when you're leaving, someone will take one of us who has a key will take it out and give it to. But we've agreed to do the same.
Very, very
Fix
smart.
out. Oh jeez, I have a few messages. I don't know what's wrong with the phone though. I'm just gonna make a quick call. You hear her going to. She goes off into another room. A couple of minutes later, she comes out, kind of ashen faced and shaking.
Are you okay?
Well, bad news. I'm afraid. Your friends were in the town. You said they were going to the bar.
Yeah, that's right.
So there's a few things. My husband's had an accident.
Oh my
and
God.
Nobody thought to come out. But it seems like they're hoping he's going to be okay. But they can't get him over to the mainland with the weather coming in. But there's been some kind of an incident down at the bar.
Oh no.
Somebody's been killed.
Oh God damn it! What did Jake do?
I didn't really get a clear. And she looks at you kind of strangely. What?
No, just talking to myself. Go on.
I didn't really get a clear story out of it, but I wanted to come and let you. I'm afraid there's no chance of a lift. If you're going, you could borrow Billy's bike now if you want.
If that wasn't too much trouble, that would be great. I'd like to get down quickly just to make sure everyone's
I'll
okay.
get that out for you, and then if you don't mind, I'll ask you to well, if you want to stay over, that's all right too. I mean, there's a spare room.
I wouldn't
mind having someone in the house, but
I wouldn't dream of imposing on you and your son at this time. But what I can do is check in at the village and give you a call to give you an update on.
Well,
on what's going on.
I'm gonna call back. I was talking to Quiva. She's usually has her finger on the pulse and would know where people are around the village. But I'm gonna give Barry a call. He's Tom's trainee. Yeah, no. So if you hear anything, of course, give me a call. But I'll give you my number.
Sure.
And he gives you your number. Outside, you hear the wind really picking up at this point, Elijah. They also said that there's a storm coming in, so we all probably want to batten down the hatches and keep under cover. So
Okay.
I wouldn't delay getting back to town.
Well, thank you so much for the loan of the bike. And could you just point me towards the town? Which direction?
Can you drive? Can you drive a manual car?
Oh, of course. I learned when I was 14.
I wouldn't be too worried now. Listen, rather than get out there in this weather and get on a bike here, and she goes to the hook on the wall and takes down the car keys and hands them to you. You take my car. Tom's is down the village, but
Are you sure?
it's a bit of an old banger, but it'll be okay.
That's so very kind. I'll be sure to get it back to you tomorrow.
Right.
Listen.
Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. I go make some more calls.
Yeah, and you two take care. And I'll give you an update.
She seems a little shaken, but she doesn't seem as upset or as worried as you think that she might be. But like the he's in a coma, but they think he's going to be okay. Just sounded a little strange.
Psychology check?
Okay, go for it.
Oh, hard success.
You've picked up a couple of things. Tom said he'll be here to take care and make sure Billy's behaving, and Billy acting out, and you get the feeling everything's not 100%, and things aren't necessarily going super well family wise, and so it could very well be that she's not all that concerned.
That happens.
Yeah, but you get the feeling that there's nothing sinister. It's just she's not really, that invested in is Tom okay. So a sad state of affairs, but not a not like getting mauled by your cat.
So like you're having a private
For
moment.
a second, I was like, is Ellie going to be okay?
Let's have a conversation.
Sorry. Just started sniffing my face really intently, and you never know if that's about to be an attack or a nice moment. So you're just sitting there like,
Good kitty, be kind to me. Excellent. Okay. So you pop in the car and drive back on down. You go straight back to the boarding house.
Yeah, I'm going to go check to make sure all these people are still alive.
Conditions aren't great, and the roads are tiny, kind of narrow, little windy roads. But I'm not going to make you roll a drive check right this moment. I don't think. Assume you've got some points in drive.
Can I just carry over my Valentine points? I do. I have points in drive auto.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So yeah, no, it's fine. You are well capable. You get down to the village. You find somewhere to park. You head into the boarding house. And how does she find our intrepid foursome? Are you all still down in the living room having a hot drink and shooting the breeze, or comparing notes, or are you all split up and gone to your rooms to have some alone time?
Stu, we're debriefing. We need to hear what Jenny saw.
I need to hear what's going on. Yeah.
Okay. And Jenny,
So hang on.
happy enough to do a debrief?
Yes, definitely. Can't wait to tell people what I think.
Matty,
I saw.
on the other hand, is I'll be upstairs. I want to see if I've got anything.
What?
Classic Maddie.
You said you didn't have anything, Maddie.
I thought I didn't, but it's because I didn't realize we were disconnected. I thought it was streaming. I thought it was uploading directly to the cloud, and then I had nothing.
They're not fired, right? They're not fired yet.
Not yet.
Well,
We'll
if
see.
I'm fired,
No, you're not. You're not fired. Check back. Check.
cool. Okay.
Check.
I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be fired anyway, right?
Sure.
Let's hope you get something on later that SD, and we'll take it from there.
Right.
So am I
Yeah.
arriving or am I still?
I definitely have the footage anyway of because it's on this one of Susanna screaming and barricading the door and not letting people go outside to save our sheep farmer. That's good
Right.
footage, but maybe not
Yeah,
for
good.
maybe not for the
Susanna,
channel.
I'm sorry. You stopped someone from helping?
And with that, Matty just goes upstairs.
I said, and I stand by it. He was already dead. Like I saw the attack happen. There was no saving that farmer. And why should everybody else die too? I was actually a hero, but whatever. It's
So am
fine.
I here or am I still outside?
No, you are probably at this point just parked the car and arriving at the door as they're in the middle of discussing this. So it's probably what you walk into is. I'm kind of the hero here, but never mind.
Wait, are you all alive? Wait, where's Maddie?
Oh my God, Elijah, where have you
Hang on, I
been?
just need you check. None of you are the person who died, right? Okay, that's okay.
How do you know someone
I could
died?
have been.
Okay, hang on. Start from the start.
It was a close call.
What happened?
Let's start with you, Jenny, I think. Tell us what you saw.
So remember when we was out of that walk and Jake was on a mission to follow some hooded guy? What happened with that, by the way?
Oh,
Nothing.
it went.
I got
Nothing.
nothing. You can skip me. I got nothing except this.
Oh no, it.
Going out for
Oh, no,
walks
it-
is very
it
generous.
went-
You kept the bill hook.
Fuck yeah.
Wait, I caught the person that we were chasing. Yeah.
Oh, you did?
You got him?
Yeah, it turned out to be this like kid who was like 16 or 17. He's a little shit anyway. But it turns out that he's the local guard's son. So I was just up in the house talking to his mother.
Why did he run away?
Apparently, he said he ran because Jake was chasing him, which I kind of understand.
Jake.
I would.
He started running before you started chasing him, Jake. That's why you started chasing, right?
I mean, being followed down a
Yeah,
dark
You
road
know,
by a stranger.
The Irish are fucking weird, man.
I don't think you're in any position to
Irish
call
are just
people weird,
weird.
Jake.
But it wasn't clear, okay? It just, you know.
Well, anyway, that
I saw
Wait,
him
so-
run.
So is this the son of the new Garda or the older
the
Garda?
older Garda, and what's weird is no one had told his wife that he'd been injured. She only found out while I was there. Isn't that strange?
That is...
This,
Yeah.
That
no,
is weird.
This doesn't sound at all interesting. We fought a dinosaur.
Yeah.
What?
Sorry, what?
What?
Circle back to Jenny. Jenny, you look
Yeah.
like you've seen something.
Yeah, sorry. So the kid was wearing like a... What was it? Like a
Yeah, it was like a weird
hoodie? What?
cloak thing.
Oh, a cloak. It was
Yeah.
a cloak. Because funny thing is, I saw a few people wearing similar things, and they went to the beach, and
The beach.
there was something weird going on over there. There was like a ritual going on. Maybe I want to say
Oh.
cult-like, but that seems
Was
a
it kind of
bit-
like Wiccan? Was it more
accusatory.
black magic? Like what kind of ritual are we talking here?
honestly.
Do you want to give me a knuckle check, Jenny?
This might not go well. Yep. No.
Go with your first answer.
What? That I have no idea.
That's
what the
right. That's
hell I
so
was
sure.
going-
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know, to be honest.
Like chanting.
as I was-
like
There was chanting
blood
involved.
sacrifice.
I mean, whoa, I don't. Let's not go too far. But it was giving me an uneasy feeling.
Blood sacrifice.
And then there was a very loud scream, like a shriek.
You heard that too.
And I did. And it was right overhead. Like, literally flew over me. But it was so dark, I couldn't really see it. So I'm thinking maybe just like a really large bird
That's what I
of some
thought it
kind.
was.
Somebody
I
sends
hate-
this woman a fax.
It was not a bird. It was not a
Well,
Okay,
then what was it?
Okay, for the skeptics in the room, I'm aware I sound insane, but I saw it. It was a monster. There's no other way to describe it. It had this like dinosaur head, it had big old leathery wings, it had these creepy feet with big claws in, and this awful body, and it like just ate that farmer. It just came out of nowhere. It did the scream and it ate him.
So like a vulture of some kind.
It was way bigger. It was a horse-sized creature, and its head was
Pterodactyl.
like
But
it
no,
looked
the
like
vulture probably.
no, like its face was like like those creepy little dinosaurs from Jurassic World that Chris Pratt's like the daddy of. His face looked like that, so it wasn't a bird.
I don't, you know.
And did you drink before this?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
I don't drink. What is it with everybody and drinking around
Look,
here?
sometimes if you take those gummy things before bed, you know, you can see weird things. Like, no judgment.
Was I going to bed, Elijah?
I don't know when you
think
take
so. I don't-
gummies. I mean,
any of the oregano?
Dev-
Are you for
devil's
real? You said
lettuce.
you saw a cult ritual in the
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
dark.
hot kettle right now.
difference between a cult ritual, which, you know, I've seen many of those, but like a big dinosaur thing from Jurassic Park.
I saw what I saw, and
Did anybody else see this?
No.
yeah, two people. Well, actually, 4 people, but 2 of them have like gone completely insane. So 4 people, 2 people who actually have a brain saw it, and they backed me up. Did they not, Jake and Jenny? They said they'd seen it too.
Yep.
They did. They did.
And you saw that guy. You saw his body. What could do that
Well, I
apart
thought
from a
you
monster?
said it ate him.
Well, it did. It like ripped him apart. But then it vanished, and nobody seems to know where it's gone. And also, people are not as bothered as I think they ought to be by the fact there's a giant man-eating monster on the loose that can
Maybe
fly.
it's some kind of weird bird that's native to the island.
The door opens. And
Hello?
the lady of the house peers in. Just checking on you all. Everyone's okay after the commotion, the excitement earlier on.
Have you heard what's happened?
I heard someone got hurt, but was there a bit of a ruckus?
There was indeed.
Seems that way, yeah.
A bit,
Are
a
you,
bit-
you're not friendly with a
Was-
farmer called
wasn't-
Thomas,
wasn't-
are you?
Tomas, I know Tomas my whole life, but I wouldn't say we're best of friends. But
No, you're not in any mysterious clubs together.
not sure what that's supposed to mean. But it wasn't. I mean, you folks didn't get into a fight or anything. Now, there's a couple of the lads I know have been known to get a little rowdy with the tourists this time of year, but wasn't.
No.
You weren't involved. That's all right.
I'm
that's all right.
terribly sorry to have to tell you, but there was some kind of creature attack, and Thomas has died.
Creature attack. And Liam, wait. She looks at you really, really strange. Kind of half steps in the room and goes, "So you're telling me it wasn't just Liam Barrows back and getting into a ruckus?"
Who's
He's-
Liam Barrows?
Well, he's the local. You'd say a drunk. If you were being uncharitable, he's been on a long bender. He's been gone. No one's seen him for about a week. So, he's usually when he comes back, he's just a little belligerent. Gets less drunk and more fighting. So I thought maybe that's what it was. No,
No, I'm
you
sorry.
serious? You're saying there's something hurt someone.
Yeah, I'd really recommend we lock the doors and the windows, maybe draw the curtains, actually.
It's the Aran Islands. You don't need to lock the doors.
Would tonight.
Just in case it is your man Liam, who's, walking around.
Look, Liam's harmless. He's a bit of an idiot and everything, but look, he cleaned up his act last year, and nobody thought he'd be like we'd be having these conversations again. But no, he's like when he vanished last week. We were all pretty disappointed.
He vanished.
Do you know of any?
Yeah, he
small-
disappeared off on a bender or something. He's probably out in his cottage, panned out on the floor, but just nobody's seen him down the town or anything for a week, which is usually a sign that he's disappeared down the hole, as they say. Anyway,
Where's
that's
his cottage?
it's a little up northwest here, on further out the island.
Somebody should go check on him, don't you think?
Sure, if you want to go out and clean up a drunk on his mess. When he sobers up, he clean himself up.
I mean, while we've got you here,
The
do you know
lady
of
does
any
not
small...
seem to have a great amount of compassion in her.
She did skate past someone's dead very quickly.
I don't think she picked up on that. She was too in her own, and then it was a creature. You get the sense that she's kind of making like you didn't say anything.
Not my problem. Hey, you don't know any local folklore, do you? Like this whole Banshee thing that we've been hearing about. Do you know any of the stories about that?
It's all a load of nonsense. Just the stories that the likes of me all tell in the bar. A bit of song, bit of an old style story. Halloween comes around, we talk about the Banshee.
Traditionally, you
The
know,
right season. Yeah.
in the stories, what does a banshee look like?
Hard to say. Well, like as I say, it's just fairy stories nonsense. I mean, I wouldn't be spending much time with that myself now.
Does it look like a
That's
human?
a ghost, a woman, yeah, human, of course. Some people say an undead elf, or other people say a woman who was wronged and can't pass until she rights the wrongs. And but anyway, there's all sorts of. Michal will be the one to talk to about that if you want to get more what's going on with the Banshee.
Okay, we'll be sure to ask him.
Have there ever been any other incidences like this scream that everybody keeps hearing? Has that happened before? Do you know?
That horrible shrieking. No, I honestly, I've been thinking it's some of the kids playing some kind of a stupid prank, some kind of recording they've got off the interwebs or something.
That would make sense.
But anyway, look, if you're all right and was none of you was involved in the bit of fisticuffs, I'll get myself to bed and we'll worry about that stuff in the morning, and I'm sure I'll hear all the gossip down the shops.
I'm sure you will.
Good night now.
Good night.
Good night.
Night. Can I wait until she's gone upstairs and then go and lock all of the doors and the windows, please?
You come out and you see she is actually going around locking doors and windows at this point. Yeah, you seem to have maybe spooked her a little bit.
Good.
Okay.
Have we got anything else we can do, or do we just wait till the storm passes and then maybe go try find this Liam fellow?
I think we got to check the site of that ritual.
Jenny, you didn't happen to see the faces of anyone involved in the ritual, did you?
I didn't know. I was going to ask if they saw or known of any small gatherings or meetings or parties, if it's like a regular thing or if it wasn't. So we could always ask her that in the morning.
Well, we can be fairly sure half the people on this island at least are in on whatever the hell it is.
Well, I know that Garda's kid definitely is. He knew a lot more than he was letting
kick
on.
the shit out of him.
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Do you think
I
you
mean,
could
I
get
wouldn't
more
say
out of
no.
him if we went back?
You're a charming guy. I'm sure you can.
Who, me?
No, Jake. No, Jake.
Actually, I think in this instance, a bit of brute force might do the trick. So Jake might be the man.
Go beat up the cops, son.
I mean, I don't say
That's
beat
like
up,
an
but I
episode
mean,
of Banshee
kind
or something.
a bit of, casual intimidation.
Strong encouragement.
Strong.
You always want me to break my oath.
I mean, I think you want to break your oath.
I want to break my oath, but my oath is my oath. You know, you learn these things. You don't learn them lightly. You're not supposed to use your powers for evil. You learn the application
Well,
of force to other human beings.
You wouldn't be using it for evil, though. You'd be helping to solve the mystery of what's going on this island.
Okay, yeah, that's a good point. We'd be fighting the Dino Turkey Banshee. So
Wait, it's not a turbo banshee anymore?
okay. What'd you say he was? 16? Yeah, okay.
I mean, 16 to 18, so it could be legal.
I can do 18. Yeah, I could beat the crap out of him. I mean, I don't know. Fuck it, yeah. let's do it.
Casual violence against minors.
casual,
Disclaimer, we do not endorse
Forces
this.
of evil. Forces of evil. I'm gonna look. He's a kid. I gotta twist his arm.
I wouldn't start with the beating up. I'd start with just, expressing to him what might happen if he isn't honest.
Beat him up.
Listen, those are your
I'm
words.
gonna beat you up.
Those are your words.
Okay. Is this a tomorrow thing?
This is a tomorrow thing. The storm is really kicking up out there, so...
Yeah, I think we all
It
could do
is.
with some sleep.
Doesn't sound like there's a huge amount of rain, but definitely the wind is up, and you're hearing windows rattling, shutters rattling. The letterbox on the doors. So there's a serious gale coming in off the Atlantic. So do you all want to settle down and get some rest, or Are we going to? Is there anything anyone else wants to discuss before we break for the night? Okay.
Yeah, we're all good.
I would say then you all take to your beds, have various levels of restful sleep or unrestful sleep, and we'll see what happens in the morning after a brief break. I'm going to very quickly take a quick break, and I'll be right back. Okay. So morning. It is cold morning. Cold morning in the little hotel. You wake up. Some of you probably wake up. Some of you probably a little briskiness in the air in the morning. But certainly some of you are like you do not want to be sticking a toe out from underneath your couple of blankets and a sheet. There's no comforters or duvets or quilts or just a few blankets. Add a couple more blankets. If you're cold. Toes poking out. You quickly identify that it is absolutely freezing in the hotel. A glance out the window shows beautiful blue skies, and ice, a lot of ice. It looks like there might have even been a dusting of snow during the night, or that's incredibly heavy frost. Definitely everything that fell, whatever rain, dusting of snow, hail, whatever fell overnight has frozen solid. So it is going to be treacherous conditions out there. And we rejoin you all. Sitting down. Breakfast is well underway. You're the only guest, says you're the only guest, said when you arrived. And over to you. You're well into your meal. Everyone's starting to feel a little better. There is a little blow heater in the room where you're eating. Blowing out fitful gusts of reasonably warm air.
There's Matty at the breakfast as well.
Yes, they have come down.
Okay, Maddie, what you got?
Yeah, what have you got for us, Matty?
A little bit of a smirk. I got something.
What have you got? Share with the group.
Show us.
It's not great. Full res, but you can definitely see. You can definitely see. Not when he gets hit. Not when he gets hit. I didn't get that bit, but I didn't get that bit. As it's on top of him on the ground. You can clearly see there's something on top. of him.
Can we take a
I
look?
want to see it.
Can we take a
I
look?
want to see it.
Yeah, show us.
She. I was gonna say they pull out a laptop, but there's no laptop. There's literally only the camera equipment. They take out the camera. The camera they were using. Flip open the screen. On the small screen. You get a view of that town street. A lot of rain on the camera lens. A lot of rain getting blown around between the camera and the subject of the scene. You see Tomas on the ground. Really is more. You see a shape. On the ground. And something dark. And it's like a huge dark blanket almost over him with strange lumps and movements underneath the blanket. Doesn't look ultra convincing to you. Even you, Jake. It's like not a lot in that. Until the size of the blanket stretch out, beat down, and it's like two great wings, and it's like flapping. Two great wings flapping, and the body lifts up off the street, and the wings continue to flap, and you see it almost like a neck and a head, maybe a neck and a head, an arm, or something coming out the front, this huge body, this huge body, but the Tomas's body is underneath, being lifted from the street. Being clearly lifted, nothing underneath, no wires, etc., etc. No wires, definitely getting lifted up by whatever these winged are. And then two figures kind of block the view, and kind of yelling and shouting, and his bar stool getting waved, and swung around, and then there's a shriek, and there's again not as loud and not as jarring as the previous ones, and you hear a sickening crunch. Noise, and then there's just a kind of chaotic jumble of movement as obviously Matty got jostled again, and by the time the camera's back on track, Owen is down against the lamppost. Ben is just yelling and shouting and waving the bar. That's the point then, Jake, where you come running in from the other direction.
Okay, we can use this.
I can't believe what I'm looking at.
For me, visually, that's better than something. That's better than what that thing looked like. I don't think. Actually, seeing that thing, Susanna. Do you think we could air that on our channel? I mean,
we've seen a monster. We've seen a monster. We have to
sell the footage. Sell the footage, but. No, people would freak out. I mean, you can't freak out. You can't. I nearly lost my life looking at that thing.
But this is proof. Proof is the supernatural. We have to share it. Supernatural. We have to share it.
Just mysterious enough. That it's visually Fright Finders stuff. You didn't see this thing. You didn't see it. Jenny. You didn't see this. You saw this thing, right? Jenny, you saw this thing, right?
I mean, not close up. If this is legit, this will be great for spectral science. I just need a better shot. I need proof more so.
Do you need proof for you, or do you need proof for our audience? Because they will take this. This is it. They'll run for this. This is it. They'll run the visual we need. We give him a great big. We give him flying horse turkey with a croc face. They're either gonna freak out, or they're gonna think we
didn't see the croc. We didn't see the croc face.
I did. I saw it.
But you don't see it in the footage.
But we don't want to give them that. Look, we got what we got. I got what I got.
We have to give them that. We have to give them that. We have to give them the truth. Susanna, you're the marketing lady. What do you think?
I think I want to roll marketing and analytics because I have loads of points in that one.
I did not know that was a thing.
It's my special skill.
So ridiculous.
I do have an idea for how I would succeed in. I think it's not up for us to decide what they believe. I think it's up to us to show them what we got and then let them come. And I tell you what, a whole lot of people are going to come if we post this.
But you do also know that in this business, in this industry, the fright stuff, there's a lot of kind of Vaseline on the lens. There's a lot of stuff like that to make whatever it is you're filming, whether it's real or not, look a little bit more mysterious and not in focus and not perfectly captured, because people think stuff's faked. The more real it looks, the more they think it's faked. Yeah, it's a big thing in trying to sell the unknown and the supernatural. You give them this is the Lovecraft thing. You tell them this is true, they're not going to believe it. You tell them, well, my brother's aunt's sister saw this thing, and it really freaked him out. I've never seen any evidence of it, Then they start going, oh wait, it's real, it's real, it's real. Yeah. The hint, the tantalizing. So that's you see where Maddie's coming from, but you also you want to be able to sell the real image as well. So you definitely want the real thing.
Do I want to sell it to someone else or do I want to post it?
Oh, that's up to you.
Because I think that the controversy is kind of what we need, right? The channel's starting to dip. We're losing some viewers. There's nothing that brings people in like a really good controversy.
Okay.
But I do think we probably need to try and get more footage. I think Jenny's right.
I'll try and get it in full 4K, 8K, whatever I can get.
I mean, you need to try real hard, though, Matty. I mean, focus up. Don't let us down. This might be once in a lifetime.
You know this is my thing, right? This is what I do. I'm trying.
Well, we wouldn't know it from your attitude the last 24 hours, Maddie, to be honest with you.
I hate to side with Susanna, Matty, but he's got a point there. He's got a point.
Right. Okay. Feedback taken.
Hey, did we all put our phones in rice last night? Should we see if we've got anyone's got any juice left? So at least we've got a couple more cameras running around.
True. Let's get to it.
You have a little check, see how the phones are getting on?
Can I say something before you check if your phone was in fucking rice last night?
It's for the camera, Jake, but yeah, whatever.
Yeah, the channel has been on the rocks for a while. We have had problems. Some of this has been because of you. Some of this has been because of me. I'm just going to say this. Fuck Fright Finders, okay? I cannot believe that with what we saw last night and what it means that you are talking about fucking marketing. I can't believe my ears, okay? I am a Brazilian jiu-jitsu master. I am on an island with a weapon and a monster. I do not care if we get fucking footage or not, okay? This is what I live for.
Jake, can we box this energy and let's do that again to camera? Maddie, are you filming? Jake, do it again.
Okay, yeah.
Look, gets the camera out. It's like, okay, let's go, Jake. Give us that again.
Okay. Listen to me. No, fuck this. No. Wait a second. This is the exact opposite of what I said. God damn it. You fucking snake. Okay. I'm going hunting.
Okay. Do you want my list that I drew up while I was meditating this morning of where we should start, or do you want to just go for it?
Yeah.
I got some leads last night of good places to film. There's brilliant footage to be got out at the wormhole. It's a funny little kind of square hole that cliff divers jump into. It's naturally forming in the and the cliffs there are apparently really kind of creepy and mysterious looking. It's a great place to film. There's the Black Fort, which has a great name. It looks really deserted and out in the middle of nowhere and kind of inhospitable, but that's down further south and it looks like we want to go north. And there's
Elijah, you're spooky and kooky. If you were a monster, would you live in the wormhole or the Black Fort?
I mean, if I'm a creature that can fly,
Yeah.
probably the wormhole, right?
Okay.
Because it's got cliffs. See, I could just hide in one of those little caverns there.
Okay.
Just squirrel myself away until I need to
liking
feast on
this.
somebody. Yeah.
Yeah,
But you
and
know,
I
shouldn't
think
we-
should?
Shouldn't we
Sorry.
be following up with some of the people, you know, from last night, like getting some more answers? I mean, filming is all great and everything, but are we not trying to solve the mystery and there won't be anyone out there except us?
It's the perfect opportunity to get some really good footage of the monster.
Yeah, or of me running across the cliff or something.
You
Running
will look
across
really
the cliff?
hardcore, Jake. It's going to be great. It's going to be totally worth it.
Okay.
Should we also swing by Jenny where you were last night? Like, see if we can find any evidence of this, like, ritual or whatever?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no.
your video is not moving.
Moving your lips.
Welcome back. The group have done some plotting in your absence.
All against
should've known.
Elijah.
So, as the Banshee is finishing serving up your breakfast and everything, anybody have anything else you want to ask her, or is that all you need?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm bringing the billhook.
I've still got my knife.
So you've made a
I
bit.
think
You're
I
making,
have your knife.
Yes.
so over breakfast.
can you still have my knife, right?
Over
Yeah,
breakfast,
yeah,
you're making a
yeah,
bit of a
yeah.
plan then for kind of where you're going to go. Are you taking the car this morning or?
I mean, we might as well have to drop it back anyway. So
Yeah, we will. Let's do it.
Let's check if maybe if it's got snow tires before we slide around on the road.
Good point.
doubt it does.
Susanna mentions snow tires and you go out and have a look and no, absolutely it does not. The cars is just regular
Oh,
tires.
great. Us.
How thick is the ice on the road? Is there a grit situation on this
It
island?
is at minimum black ice and there is no gritting happening on the island.
As much as I don't want to walk, I feel like crashing the policeman's car is not gonna like endear us to the locals, and they're already pretty iffy on us. So maybe we walk.
Technically, it's not the policeman's
Yeah,
car; it's his
I'm
wife's
for
car.
a walk.
And I did promise I'd bring it back.
Well, I don't think they'd expect you to in this weather, honestly, Elijah. I think they're probably going to give you a pass on this one. I mean, if you think you can handle it, we'll give it a go. I trust you. You got that sixth sense and all. Just got to like be one with the
Yes, that's
ice,
exactly
right?
how it
And we'll
works,
slide our
isn't
way
it?
there. So, if everybody's agreed, we're gonna maybe take the car, maybe walk. I feel like that question is undecided. We are gonna go walk to the beach where Jenny saw those creepy guys in the cloaks meet up. We're gonna walk up the route they took, up to the site where they did their weird ritual. And then we'll walk down, because now we know that this missing fellow, Liam Barrows, is en route to the wormhole. So we'll go check out his house, see what's there, and then head down to the wormhole. And then we can regroup from there. Everybody happy with that?
Sounds good.
Aye, aye, Captain.
So are we driving? Should we toss a coin? Are we driving or walking? Let's drive.
Let's drive.
Seems safe.
Survive a
Seems
monster attack,
safe,
can't wait to
guys.
die in a car crash.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep, yep.
Who
Not
would like
me.
to drive?
No, I want to walk.
No.
Am I driving or are we walking?
So, as the majority have decided that driving is happening, you can still walk, Jenny, separately to the others. What I'm asking is,
I guess-
who's
I
actually going to
guess I
drive the
am.
car?
Oh,
Me
I
too.
got a pretty low drive auto.
Well, what does everyone else have?
same.
I've got 20 as well.
Got 20.
Yeah,
20.
20 as well.
Seems very meta.
Grand.
Okay, so everyone has base drive auto.
So used to having Valentine's drive auto.
So you just Matty says, I suppose I can drive.
Oh yeah, what's Matty's driving?
I can drive, I suppose.
Okay.
Although I'm loath, I shouldn't have said that because I'm loath to have the NPC make the rolls that decide on all your safety. When we could get great comedy value out of you guys failing and skidding around
With
this
5
place.
meters.
Okay. They drive very slowly and very cautiously. Anytime you come to any kind of an incline or anything, you're all getting quite frustrated with the gradual inching up in lowest possible gear. But you arrive fairly safely up to the beach at E. There's some beautiful views. Matty immediately gets out and starts getting some establishing shots and getting some nice footage of kind of the bright blue sky and the kind of rugged look of this more northern facing side of the island. And you walk on up to the 7 churches, as the map tells you that this area is called, where Jenny was last night. You give a bit of a search around. Anyone want to give me a spot hidden or a track check, please? Your choice.
Failure.
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 Oh, Elijah close to a fumble there.
It's all on you, Jake. All on you. No pressure. But you better
Here we
roll
go.
well.
I wish it was a jump.
Do you?
Success!
I think what motivates Jake is he makes sure Matty has the cameras rolling, and he puts a lot of focus into his search. You do find a somewhat trodden down area where there's sign of something being burnt last night, a little bit, maybe some ash and a few fragments of charcoal, burned coke, burned wood, but not even a ring of stones left. Looks like they've done a pretty good job of tidying this away, and there's no
Even
real
the graveyard that I accidentally fumbled on.
even the grave you kicked around. Oh no, the grave the grave
Yeah.
has definitely been disturbed and horribly defaced. As someone has made a real mess of one of
there?
the graves. But besides that, there's no
I
real.
have no idea what happened there.
This looks suspicious. Looks like something rose from the dead.
It's the worst kinds of people. I would never.
So, Jenny, when they were doing their Hazmataz, Razmajubi stuff here, where did
Yep.
the creature come from?
To be honest, I don't know where it came from, but there was just a loud noise, and it went over my head. So where
From
the
what
starting
direction?
point was, I don't know. I don't know where, but I just know where the
Jesus, Jenny,
ritual
try.
was. The ritual was. I'm trying, Jake.
Do you want to give me an idea check? Okay.
Had success.
So you kind of line yourself up from where you were hiding, because you can find that pretty easily by kind of going. Oh, I wasn't very far away from that grave I kicked over, and you line that up to where the small kind of remnants of a fire and the kind of trampled down grass is, and you go, okay. So what happened is just up there, smoke came up. The smoke went all kind of weird and glittery and oily, and the creature flew out of the smoke toward you and over your head. Now, does that mean it came from away over there in the distance?
I was just
and
about
flew
to
through the
say
smoke?
that. Yeah.
Or
Yeah, yeah.
does she go? That means there was a portal. I don't know. That's up to you. How you interpret that
Okay.
in your description.
So I was around about here, and over yonder, there was a little fire just here, and there was smoke doing some crazy things. Like, it was quite mesmerizing. And then the creature flew up and over my head. It looks like it came out of the fire, in all honesty, but surely my eyes were just deceiving me. Because that makes no sense. But that's what it looked like. So you see my predicament.
Can we check around the charcoal stuff, see if there's anything special?
Yeah.
Spot hidden around that.
You have a good poke around. Your spot hidden. I will keep the results of your spot hidden, Jake. That you don't see anything unusual, anything different.
Can I sort of see if there's anything about the landscape or the area as a whole as to like why they've chosen this as their ritual site? Is there any clues anywhere as to why they might have chosen here?
Other than it being on a hillside, slightly elevated from the rest of the area, and a graveyard, nothing else you can really pinpoint. Unless you want to give me an occult
I
check.
don't think I have very good occult, but why not? Let's give it a go.
Oh, actually,
Oh, yeah,
actually,
fine.
I have a pretty
Wonder
good
how
one.
this is
Pretty
gonna
good
go.
one. I might try it as well. Oh, success.
Yeah, go for it.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. Aha.
No, there's nothing other than I say it's a graveyard that might have some bearing. It might be important. Some kind of occult rituals require symbolism and that kind of thing from a graveyard.
It really depends on what kind of ritual they were doing. I mean, if they were disturbing graves, you know, was there some kind of bone human sacrifice element? Like, is there nothing else you can tell us about what they were actually doing in the ritual?
I mean, it was a lot of mumbling. I couldn't hear specific words, but
Do you
they
know what
just all
language
had
they were
cloaks
mumbling
on. And do I know what language they were mumbling?
There was some regular talking as if like in normal English, but then there was another language which I can't remember. Did you identify it but couldn't understand it last week or last session? I seem to remember you got a vague idea of what it was, right?
I was just watching the episode yesterday. I think you knew it wasn't like Latin or Germanic language, but couldn't identify it any further than that.
Yeah.
I mean, I couldn't make out the words really. All I knew was it wasn't Latin or anything like that.
Okay, well,
Really
if there's
need
nothing
to
more
speak
here,
to
I
someone
vote we
who was
move on.
involved in that ritual.
Yeah. Well, let's go see about this missing fellow and then go from there.
Wasn't the boy that you met?
Yeah, that's
Didn't
why
he have a cloak?
I suggested to Jake that he
Oh yeah, he was
have
one
a
of
man
them.
to man. I mean, I could also have a
Okay,
man to
let's
man, but I
go.
think
Little
Jake
chat.
Let's do this.
more the man to man.
Don't fuel his ego.
It's okay. I think
don't.
it's okay. Don't feel bad. Life needs betas, gammas, deltas. Everybody.
You got it, buddy.
Okay. So you guys start heading off.
Before they whip him out, let's head over. Let's get going.
So you guys start heading off down to the car, and you're going to drive back over then toward Liam Barrow's place, right? Which you got where it is from the Banshee. Okay.
It's just dawned on me that your use of the phrase Banshee
Yeah.
is probably very confusing to some listeners with the Banshee. Banshee.
Actually, that's a very good term.
Probably gonna set some
Because
people
I do think I said that the Banshee is the lady of the house, but no, you're dead right. I will stop saying something that sounds like Banshee.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been thinking that was something suspicious this whole time. I've just been sitting on it.
They're just words that sound similar.
It's just lady of the house.
Good, sorry.
That's what that means.
Yeah.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Okay.
As opposed to Lady of the Fairies.
And you're saying it
Banshee.
T Tommy, right?
Oh, it's Tommy. Sorry, it's
Tommy's house.
Tommy's gaff.
Okay. So you're gonna head down to Liam Barrow's place. You get to the car. You drive down. I'm gonna make a drive check because you're going down a particularly awkward little road for Matty. Just they're reasonable with the old driving, but not necessarily up to dangerous conditions, shall we say. And I can't let you guys get away scot-free by deciding not to drive yourselves.
Thanks. Oh, great. I told you we should walk, guys. I told you.
So, in the sort of a failure doesn't necessarily mean anything catastrophic. The car slides out a few times. You end up kind of lodged against a wall occasionally. There will be a few scrapes on the car that weren't there when you took it, but it is not a totaled vehicle situation or anything like that.
Have fun explaining that one, Elijah.
I think she'll understand.
Okay, and you get up to the based on the reasonably good directions you were given, you get up to where you're supposed to be going, and it seems Maddie pulls up at a kind of little low stone wall in front of a little cottage beside some water on a maybe a little pond or a lake on pretty deserted little road. There's nothing else nearby. Maddie's do you guys mind? I just gonna stay in the car. I'm not super comfortable being parked here on the side of the road with people in the icy conditions. I'd feel a lot better if I could just keep the flashers on.
Yeah, fine, Maddie. Of course you want to stay. Never mind. Can we borrow one of the cameras at least?
Yeah, of course.
I'm guessing they give us the
hand
phone one
over,
rather than the
this
expensive.
the smaller. Well, it's a small. It's like a digital SLR, so decent quality. It's small and hand portable, and it's not gonna get your 8K. Okay, so you guys get out and tell me if you can see new map in Roll20.
Oh, that looks suspiciously like a combat map to me. Can't wait.
Does not.
Oh, it's-
Does not.
Oh, it's
If it looks like a door, you should be able to open it. Unless it's locked.
Which I suspect they will all be from now on.
Which is a big padlock on your fears over.
Yeah. Or just two middle fingers.
Okay, so now you don't have vision. So when I change that and save, you should now be able to
Yay.
see.
I can see now.
Now you can be part of all the fun too.
Go open the door.
Control the DM a bit more.
Can I push a door?
Yay!
If you're going to go open a door, do move over to it first, though. Just so you can see properly when the scary things jump out at you and eat you.
Oh, you
I
think
think
like
I'll walk up to the door and knock.
That does seem.
Okay.
Oh my god, this is getting complicated.
So you walk up to the
this
door.
is so fun.
You walk up to the door and give a bit of a knock. Is anyone else going anywhere else, or is anyone going with Jenny?
I want to have a look around the side
Susanna?
of the building here, since they all seem to be. Can I
Okay,
have a look around the side of the building?
you can, of course. So you go up to the door, you give a good rap, and there is nothing from inside. No response.
I would like to push the door open.
No, that might be considered breaking and entering.
Well, I'll check if it's unlocked, and if it's unlocked, then we'll just have a little peek inside, right?
It is unlocked.
Gonna push the door open very gently. If I may. Does anyone else want to do the honours? I have opened the door twice already.
Go for it.
No, you go. You
Jake,
go.
which side of the building did you go to? Because you said you're going to one side of the building, but I don't see your token moving anywhere.
Oh, so I should
like
move it, should I?
Click and drag.
That's
Yeah.
where I wanted to go to, this side. Just put them wherever I want. That's great.
Well,
Window.
within reason. Don't move a half a mile and then say, oh yeah. You spend the next 3 turns running over here.
Okay, well, I'm heading up to that window whenever possible.
Okay. So
Can I just do that, or
yeah, you've time while they're knocking at the door and opening the door. You head on up to the window and have a little peer around inside.
nothing going
You
out the
can't
window?
see anything through the door.
No,
I see another window.
we can
could
see.
do-
You can't see anything through the
There's
door?
another door. You just see a
Yeah.
bit of the rug.
There's a living room, and you can see beyond through an open doorway into a kitchen, and seems like also an open doorway into a bathroom.
Hello, Liam. Liam, people are worried about you. Are you in there? Liam. Liam, I'm gonna come in.
There is no
Okay,
response.
I'm just gonna pop in just to see if you're okay. There's people that are worried about you. Hello? Liam. You guys
Okay, let's creep him.
So Jake, yeah, you're looking in through the side window. You get that definitely looks like a bedroom. There's an empty coffee cup on the bedside table. Quite simple room. A little office chair. You see the corner of a desk with a notebook on it. You see a quite nice woven rug on the floor. Looks like maybe a Moroccan or something like that kind of influence.
It is nice. I'm going to keep on heading up to the next window.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yep, go for it.
Appears to be the kitchen.
Okay. Meanwhile, inside,
Just looks like
Poking around.
yeah, it looks like he was playing
Gonna
a game
poke
of
around?
cards or something here.
Yeah. I'm gonna knock on this door and again say, Liam.
you're exactly right. There is some solitaire laid out on the table, and there is also a gas fire running in the fireplace,
They must have been here recently if the fire's still on.
and it is on. It's very warm in here.
An
I might go.
unfinished
Is
game.
this a back door? I might go have a look at.
Did
here.
you hit?
I'm gonna open this door.
What's in here? Oh, this is just a bathroom. Never mind.
So Jenny, Susanna, sorry, you open the door on the side there, and you find a bedroom. Again, nice enough bedroom. Well, the whole place is not super well kept. It's not particularly well furnished, but there's definitely somebody has been making a concerted effort to keep it clean. It smells nice. It is definitely not the kind of place you'd expect to be like the home of a drunk.
This is weird. Something's going on here. I can see some books on this desk. I'm gonna go have a little look.
Do you want to give me a spot hidden as you're having a peer around? Everyone can give me spot hidden. Jake, you're looking in through the kitchen. You see Elijah kind of stick his head into the kitchen, have a quick look around.
Got success.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there he is.
I was a failure.
Failure for me as well.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Success from Elijah. Elijah, you see that there's a plate on the kitchen table, a cup. They are left as if someone has just finished a meal, but it is days old. It's old, like crusted up and starting to mold. Not in keeping with the cleanliness and the well maintained nature of the rest of the house.
Hey guys, I think that Liam must have left in a hurry. Looks like he just abandoned the dishes and he's been gone a couple of days.
Susanna, you were looking at the books on the desk. The book that's open on the desk, the kind of in the center, right by in front of the chair, is it's a very kind of rudimentary get to know your occult kind of a book. with you know, you don't have an amazing occult skill, but even for you, it's like this is very much intro beginner stuff. Learning about cults, learning about the occult, meaning of symbols, stuff like that.
Can I flick through and see if anyone's like made any notes or there's any pages that look more well read than the others?
Yeah, give me a. I don't want to make it another spot hidden. Give me a library use for kind of quickly scanning through, looking for notations, bits and pieces like that. If your spot hidden is much better, go for spot hidden.
Oh, spot hidden is better.
I'm not gonna cripple you.
I couldn't use appraise for this, could I? That's just for objects.
More for the value of things.
Spot hidden.
Yeah. The rug on the floor now is quite. Roll appraise.
Thank you. I failed my spot hidden for the.
But yeah, spot hidden, you fail. You don't pick up. There's nothing really of any great interest in the book.
Can I appraise the rug? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that's what the appraise is for.
Massive
Yeah.
failure. Sorry, everyone.
Okay, super. The rug is quite nice, but you know, just attractive. So Jake, you're outside, having a look in, still kind of peering through the window, watching everybody come in and out of the kitchen.
No, I'm gonna keep on heading around the back.
Okay.
Boom, 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 boom. Do I just stop or is there a?
No,
It's just
there's
a
space to
bunch
go
of
around
windows
all the
back
way
there.
around the house.
Okay, well I'm gonna keep going. Spying as I go. Bathroom. Yes, very good. Bathroom of a bachelor man. And there's the room that I've already heard described. And Hey, hello. That's it. Been all the way around the house.
Okay.
Report.
So you've gone round, you've had a look in through each window. You found nothing particularly exciting. Got a bit of a look in through a different perspective. But again, it just looks like it's a house that someone's not been in for a little while, or maybe he was there earlier. You're not sure. Elijah,
I
you're
wanna
pretty
check
sure
under
this
these
person hasn't been
fancy
here
rugs.
for days.
When I can go, I want to check under these fancy rugs.
The ones in the living room there.
I was more thinking about
Nice
the
rug.
bedroom, but both while we're at it. You know?
Okay.
Too nice.
Okay, so you have a little poke around the living room, lift up the corners of the rugs, kind of rough and dusty under here. The purple one is almost, it's not like it's glued, but you know, it's got the sticky strips at the sides, so it's kind of, it doesn't slide around. It's kind of fitted in place. The purple one by the fire is intended to be moved around with the chair, so feet on a nice rug, and the one in the bedroom. When you lift the corner of it, you find a trapdoor.
Nice.
Ho ho.
Ooh,
Ho ho, my friends.
what a find, Jake. Fair play.
Listen, I just knew it. When you said Moroccans, I was like, I knew it. A Moroccan rug.
I'm going to start filming the little camera.
Okay.
What have you found, Jake?
Okay.
You fucking saw a second ago. What are you doing? Do it again. What the fuck?
Open the trapdoor then.
Jesus Christ. No, I'm not going to fucking do it again. No, I'm not going to fucking... Okay, open it. Okay, I'm opening the trap door.
I
Okay?
feel like there's something nasty down here. I'm sensing
you're opening up the trapdoor?
I'm sensing a dark aura. I don't know
Yeah.
about this.
There is a padlock on the
Fucking damn.
on a latch. It's kind of recessed into the surface of the padlock
Well done.
of the
Dark
trapdoor.
aura.
How big?
It's not a big padlock, and it's not
It's
a big latch.
padlock. Okay.
You'd say it'd be
does
difficult to get by if you were inside under the trapdoor, but from up here you could probably lever it or break the latch.
Susanna,
Yeah.
you still got that knife? Did you try and pry it?
Yeah.
Did you try and pry it
Let's
open?
do it. Here, I'll set the camera down so that it can keep filming us, and then go and try and pry the lock open with the knife.
Okay, so about lunchtime, you are prying open a hatch, kind of using the knife, trying to crowbar open this latch mechanism for this trapdoor. Who's gonna actually be trying to do it?
My knife, so I probably.
What's the stat?
Okay, so Susanna, you got kind of stick your knife in under the wooden kind of locking mechanism, and you start trying to pry it open. Can you give me a strength check, please?
Okay.
You can always try it after, right? Surely,
Success.
unless it breaks. Babe.
There you go.
You don't need no money.
And that is not sufficient.
Oh, that's just.
I hate to say this, genuinely. This burns me to my soul. But Jake, can you have a go at this, please? I'm not strong enough.
Sure, Toots.
Don't say anything like that ever again.
Okay. Okay, are you filming? Okay, I'm about to. What is my strength actually? Is it good? It's okay.
Yeah, I'd like to think so. You're doing it at the gym.
Check out these guns. Here we go.
Yeah, he's
Let's
strong.
go.
So
Is the Hulk this guy?
the door required a 140. It's got a strength of 140. So, a critical success on a 1 is absolutely fine. Just sticks the knife in, kind of has a look at it. Pop. Tell us what this looks like, Jake. How's Jake react?
This looks like literally what you described, except with the caveat that I do not break eye contact with Susanna the whole time I'm doing it.
And I am dying
Just-
inside, but trying to be so cool about it. Like, yeah.
Now, it might make you feel a little better that as he does this, he also has a little flex moment, and you see the muscles pop out, and he's clearly showing this is what I work out for. But yeah, it is almost insignificant to Jake as he just pops this latch off, and the wooden hasp comes away. You kind of pull it out, and it comes away with a padlock on it, leaving this trapdoor ready to be pulled
I'm
open.
telling you guys, I'm sensing a dark aura coming from under the ground here.
Maybe we just lift it a little bit and smell it or something. Yeah.
You want to smell it?
Take a whiff. See if there's something. Because
Smell it?
evil things always smell bad, right? So if it's a bad smell, then we'll just leave it be.
Okay, while they're talking, I'm just opening it. It's done. It's done.
Okay. Right. The trapdoor creaks as you raise it. And you're looking down 20, 25 feet, maybe a bit more, into what looks like a kind of dug out pit. And there's a kind of iron ladder. It looks like it's quite old. There's traces of rust on the ladder, and but you're not sure if that fits this pit. Looks like it was dug out. Well, you can't really tell. It from the angle you're at, it looks like this is reasonably fresh. There's kind of dirt and stuff around the the top of the hole under the floorboards. So it looks like this is pretty freshly unearthed, but maybe it's an older existing tunnel, because this iron ladder looks quite old.
Go on, Popeye. You go first.
It is also lit down there.
So we can see.
Elijah.
Can we see, or just all we see is a light?
All you're seeing is this trapdoor, and if you stick
Just
your
a
head
light at the
over it,
bottom.
you see a light, a lit up kind of bottom of a pit. It is 25 feet down. It's not like a 25-foot ceiling of a room, right? So it's like there's a 20 maybe 15 feet of downward excavation down which a ladder goes before you can see at the bottom there's a light.
Jake, you're going first,
I
right?
potentially have an idea.
Yeah.
We could like rip up bed sheets and we could lower the camera down and see what it gets, and then pull it back up before we go down there.
Have we got like a
Flash
torch
on.
or
It's
anything,
lit
or
down
is
there,
there
it's
like?
fine, right? It'll pick up.
Isn't there night vision on that camera?
Yeah, and there's a flash and stuff as well.
I mean,
Do we give it a go?
25 I mean, 25 feet.
Rip up the bed sheets.
yeah.
I don't know. They do
Yeah.
it in the movies.
There might be rope around here as well.
Yeah. Okay, quick, everybody scatter. Let's try and find something we can lower the camera down on. I just feel like climbing into this pit is a bad idea.
I completely agree.
So you search the house, see if you can
While
find a bit
you're
of
doing
rope.
that, I'm going to climb into the pit.
Okay.
I knew it. I knew it.
Don't pretend you didn't see it
Sorry.
coming.
So in
Oh, I
pretend
I
you didn't see
saw it.
Susanna,
I saw it
in one of the
coming.
kitchen drawers you find a ball of string. You come back all triumphant, and Jake is
He's
gone
already in the hole.
as you come back into the
Jake's already
bedroom.
gone down.
And Jake, you climb down the ladder, and just Jake, I'm gonna take you to a new map. Everyone else, you're gonna stay where you are. 1 second.
Gonna work on those.
Tell me if
communication
that lovely,
skills
You didn't
there,
get it
Jake.
caught.
tell me if that lovely calming music is too loud, Jake.
It's so awful.
It's
I
fine.
won't catch on camera anything that's going on down there because Jake didn't take the bloody camera with him.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can
know.
still hear
Meant
you
for you to
guys,
hear
you
that.
know.
Wow.
But except I don't want to shout up actually.
So, Jake, don't move yourself around.
Yep.
You've reached the bottom of this pit. You find yourself in a corridor. From down here, you can see that there's flagstones almost, like not quite cobbles, but small flagstones, like laid, almost like brickwork, laid down in this tunnel. And there is an electric light just up around the corner. Definitely, you're seeing the light illumination of an electric light spreading out into the tunnel.
Well, I'm going to stand looking up at the others to see what they do.
And we will find out next session, because unfortunately it looks like we're gonna have a
No
at
way.
least Mask of Nyarlathotep is on indefinite hiatus while we see how long it takes our group to do a one shot.
I'm guessing about 6 episodes.
On the bright side, at least Morven will get to come and wait in the car. She can play the sole surviving character next time. Or she might come and join you. I will stop that
Every
creaky
time.
music now while we...
Yeah.
Oh,
If
thank
we
you.
ever do a one shot again, I feel like you need a timer
Anxiety.
running, like at all times in the corner of the screen, as like a little.
You
How long
guys
is it going to
need
take
a
this
timer.
group?
You
to
guys
do-
just need a
just how long
timer.
does it take us to do
Yeah,
the one
well,
shot?
Or you
That's
need
such a
some sort
good
of
idea,
Deus
actually.
Ex Machina for like if it's starting to take too long, you can just be like, and then an old man appears and tells you.
There's a trapdoor in the floor. It's pretty
I
effective.
have a couple of little kick along ones.
Well, I don't know why I wanted to look under those rugs, but if I hadn't, we probably would have just wandered off.
I also really want to do a library check before
Yeah,
I go
those
down the
books have
hole,
something.
if I go down the hole.
You know, have a little look at the book and see if you can find anything in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Let's see if I remember that by time.
that will be for next session. So maybe make a note of that, because for now, thank you very much, everyone. That was great fun, and thank you very much to everyone who watched. Remember, go use our promo code on the Chaosium website, and look, we'll be back to regular programming as soon as possible. But for now, enjoy the crazy antics of the Fright Finders. See you next week.